So I have some good news and some bad news. The bad news is that we started off on a little bit of a red day today. Nothing really to write home about, down 0.8% in terms of XRP. But the good news is that the whiplash that we've been dealing with here in terms of XRP in the crypto market is not over yet. It looks like we're going to have a lot more as the day and week progress. And I want to talk about that in this video with you guys, as well as talk about some big news that is going to be bringing big money to the crypto market. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So we got very close to doing this yesterday. We almost set a new all-time high once again in terms of XRP. We actually got up to $3.65 with the all-time high being $3 and just over 66 cents. So we were really darn close. And unfortunately, we just kind of got this wave of selling as the day progressed. And really what happened was we did in fact get into some of these long leverage liquidations. We've talked about the potential of this happening, and right now, people with leverage are just chasing the charts all over the place. And we can see that as XRP moved down in price and we got some of these long leverage liquidations taking place, shorts have followed. They have filled in right behind here. So we're going to be doing a lot of this. Hopefully that's not too much of an exaggeration for you, but guys, we're still seeing $200+ billion in daily trading volume. So yeah, the market is set to see still a lot of whiplash, a lot of chop in the space. And in terms of XRP, we can see right now there's a 10% imbalance to the short side. So yeah, we're probably going to see some short leverage liquidations as long as BTC stays strong here, which it's actually doing. BTC making the first little extended move we've seen here in probably about a week and a half or so. This could actually bleed a little bit of confidence into altcoins. Obviously, because of this and because of the red we're seeing in terms of alts, we're seeing a little bit of a BTC dominance climb, which really isn't that big of a deal. Because again, right now we're kind of I almost got ahead of myself. We're kind of letting everything reset. If you guys haven't noticed on the XRP charts here, we're actually seeing a little bit of stochastic RSI drop on the daily, which is actually a good thing, right? We've been in this overbought range for such a long period of time now. Sometimes you need just a little bit of a cool down before you see that next leg. In terms of the weekly, we can see we're definitely in the overbought range. So we'll obviously have to watch and wait and see what happens here, okay? Now, something again where we're also seeing whiplash is what's taking place in terms of exchange supply. We talked about obviously those two huge days that we saw. Well, we saw another sizable removal day yesterday of $78 million. Now, today we started off with a little bit of an inflow day of $22 million. In, out, in, out, in, out, right? That's kind of what we're dealing with in the space. And we just got to wait, obviously, for the moment that this kind of breaks wide open. Now, there was some big news that came yesterday, actually, late last night, sorry, that JP Morgan is considering offering loans backed by crypto such as Bitcoin and Ethereum holdings potentially starting next year, which would obviously be a very big deal. I'm sure XRP will in fact be grouped in this discussion. It's obviously the third largest asset by market cap. And by that time, I would think that we'd also have a spot XRP ETF approval, many of them. If you guys remember, there are currently 10 filings in place. Maybe it's more by now, but that's actually even more than is currently out there for Ethereum. So we're going to be going through a pretty big change in the crypto market, I think, as we roll through Q2 and Q3. Big thing to pay attention to is that Jerome Powell is going to be speaking. That may, in fact, have happened before this video comes out. Hopefully some good news for the markets. We definitely want a little bit more wind in our sails. We want a little bit more fire under our feet so we can make some more extended moves. And what we really need to see is, again, just a lot of this capital that's still just stuck sitting on the sidelines actually start to re-enter the crypto market, start to have enough confidence to, in fact, get back in. Did want to show you guys, I still do have all my longs open. My XRP long is actually up 191%. My 801's obviously doing the best out of everything. I opened that one up earliest, 630%. And again, if you guys want to check out BTCC or Margex, there are referral links in the description below so you can trade on leverage. Understand that there is some risk that comes with trading on leverage though. But have a great day. Show your love below. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.